Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing out my budget for the month of March. It is next week, I can't believe it, so I thought I would just do it now to get prepared for it. So I do use the Savvy Saver planner from the Happy Planner. I found this planner by watching the Pinky Cloth Life here on YouTube, and yeah, so I thought I would purchase it. I really like the rings and the cover. So let's go straight to April and I will show you. And I also love the, what are they? Like the dividers. So cute. So set goals and crush them. So this is for the month of April, and this is where I'm going to start. So first, sorry. First I'm going to start off, I always start off by putting down the paydays of the month. So I do have these as a gift from Kay's Wallet. So it's super cute. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking I'm going to do pink just because it's the month of April is pink. They are a little bigger than I sorry. Okay. So they are a little bigger than normal, that I would normally use, but they're super cute, so let's just use it. So let's see. So how's everyone doing? It is so warm here today where I live in Ontario. I checked the weather earlier. I came upstairs to prepare for this video and it's so warm in my office. I opened the window, so if you hear any background noise, that's what it is. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that hot. So my boys went for a bike ride with their Nana earlier. And so I'm having some difficulties getting this off. Let me try a different one. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna just put them, oopsie daisy. Ooh. Ah. Okay. The struggles. Okay, so I wanted to lay perfect, so hopefully that didn't mess it up. Okay. I don't know if I love it. I'm actually going to take it off. I don't like the way it curved like that. So, and these videos, when I do update my budget, I actually just go with the flow. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm not actually going to use those. I'll definitely use them for something else. So I do have this sticker book that I purchased from Walmart. They have super cute stickers here. So let me see if they have a different pink. These are cute, but I already used those. Don't remember. Okay. Either way, I need 4. My boyfriend has 4 paydays, and because I don't know if I'm going back to work or not, I don't want to put down any paydays for myself, except for one that I know I will get. But I'm hoping to be back to work soon. I say that every video, but Doug Ford is supposed to make an announcement today. I've been waiting patiently and nothing, so who knows. do I want to use those paydays? Let me see. I also have this sticker book from the Happy Planner. I used to use these green ones, which is cute, but then I kind of want everything the same color. So I'm just gonna see if they have like any dollar signs or anything in here. Not really. So I really need to order some new sticker books. I've been spending so much money on other things that I just haven't. So April. So I think I will just use the pink. Yeah. And then I'll use the, even though it's off in color, I'll use the other pink in here. So let's get, I wish I had 2 of these. Wow. There's so many green, and I am like not the biggest fan of green. And I've used the gold ones last month, or sorry, we're still in March, so I'm just going to do this. I definitely feel a lot better when I have I just want to see if I use the pink in March. I definitely feel a lot better when I have my budget set out for the month, because it's a little stressful. Like not knowing, especially, I mean, I had my budget set out and everything for this month, and then the way that I did out my budget, even though my bills were coming out in April, I had to use my last paycheck of March to pay for those April bills, because it came out on like the 2nd and the 6th. And so yeah, so that definitely threw off my budget a little bit. And yeah, so I think that's a good thing about budgeting, because what if I wasn't budgeting and then that day came and I was like, oh no, I already spent all the money for the month. So it definitely saved me. Okie dokie. So that's not too far off the color, so I'm not that upset. So next what I do is I actually have this printout from the Budget Mom that I use. It's just a bill tracker, so I know which days every bill comes out in the month. So I've tried my budget out different ways. Like I'll go back and show you what I did in January. This is when I first started budgeting. And the Budget Mom does the highlighter method. So I did that in the beginning. I liked it. It was good. And then there's no issues. It was easy to see, oh, this payday is purple. So this yellow was paid from the previous month. And then purple, everything highlighted in purple was paid from these 2 paychecks, and then so on and so forth. So February, I did the same thing. I set it up, but I ended up paying a lot of bills for February and January, so I did just print this out from online and then did it a little bit different. I just wrote everything down and then did out my budget, put all my bills here on these huge stickers, and then that was my February. Still use these payday stickers. And then March, I switched to basically the same method from February, but this is the month where I had my credit card paid off, so a lot of my bills were automatic. So that's how I did March, which is okay. So I think I'm going to keep it like this. I did do a mock budget. Let me quickly grab it. So I did do a quick mock budget of April. This is from the Budget Mom, and then I just printed out all these budget by paychecks to kind of see where all my money is going to go for the month. And I did use the highlighter method here to get everything prepared to see where the money was coming. So like these paydays came from here. This pay, the green paid nothing, just is going towards rent, and then this pay is purple. So this orange is going to be paying most of the bills, and then obviously blue, and then yellow. So that definitely helped me out to figure out where my money's going, or which paycheck at least, but it always changes, never stays the same. So I do use this. So let's start off with April 1st, and since we're doing pink, I'm gonna use these pink hearts that I normally use. Excuse me. So do I want to use which ones? Stars. Yeah, I think I will use the pink hearts. So what I do is I took off a orange. So what I do is I'm gonna take this aside. I'll look here for rent, and our rent comes out on the 1st. So I will get the pink heart and I will put it here under the 1st. Oopsie daisy. So rent. Then we'll go to the next one. On our list here is SecureTech. And then also our banking fees come out on the 1st. I just like to have these here, and then I kind of like to look back on it to see if it came out. And then Rogers comes out on the 3rd, and normally I'll pay it a month ahead. So I probably will pay it at the end of this month, so it will already be paid. So that is for the 3rd. Next we have TELUS, which is on the 7th. And that comes out automatically from our credit card. So next we have Visa. Even though my Visa is paid off, I do pay everything by the end of the month, but you never know if you have interest or something, or if you miss something, at least you can look back and say, oh, I need to check my Visa account. So I just keep that there. And then next we have Capital One, which is my boyfriend's Capital One. I pay it off the 1st of the month, but I just like to remember the date that it is due. Next is Electra, our energy bill. Is that what it's called? Our electric bill, actually. So that comes out on the 14th. Oopsie. I've always tried to budget and it's never worked for me, and I don't know why. Once I bought this planner and I can print out my own stuff, and the Budget Mom and everything, and like this community definitely keeps me on track. Like one week I was so exhausted, I didn't even open my budget planner or anything for a few days. Like, I didn't track anything. I was just like, I don't know, maybe was just tired of being home for so long. And I was told my boyfriend, I was like, I haven't checked our budget in like days, and he's like, baby, you should really make time for that, like just take a rest and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. So finally I just went. We weren't over budget or anything, but there's just a few days where I just didn't even want to open it. Most days I will overlook it, and I do use a tracker. I'll show you from March. I do use this expense tracker, so I always track everything to make sure my bank is proper. So I do have that, and then I have the trackers in my wallet or my sinking fund, so it's always something. I did actually buy this budget planner in like over a year ago. I was like, we need to budget, and then I ordered this from Amazon. Let me just open to like where. So it was okay, like writing down your monthly budget. It's good to start off with, so you write down your expenses in your monthly budget, and then you have your weekly expense tracker, which is good. But I never like grabbed it enough to like keep track of anything. So many expense trackers. So that was that. I didn't use it too much, but it's definitely good to start. And now, since I haven't worked in a while, that's why I really try to keep on track, because we just don't have the funds to be doing what we were doing before. Anyways, back to doing this. Student loan is the 21st. I will continue to pay this in full amount in June, I think, or July. I have it written down, but right now I'm just doing like a minimum payment just until I am working again. And this one is for our renter's insurance and our car insurance. Next we have HeyU on the 23rd, which is our subscription for reality TV. This is probably our only subscription. We do have Netflix. We were paying for it a few years then when I stopped working, and if you ever follow the Budget Mom, she's like, do you need it or do you want it or whatever, like get rid of some bills. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to use Netflix anymore. Like, I have Prime Video, I have my HeyU, I could do anything, watch from our Rogers cable that I have from work. And yeah, we were sharing it with my boyfriend's aunt and uncle, and I was like, let them know we're going to cancel it. And then the day I guess it ended, they called us and they were like, hey, it's not working, we really want to watch our show. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And we explained to them, and they're like, oh, you know what, like, you guys have paid for it for a while, so now it's our turn. So I was like, okay, that's nice. And then, but they were scared to use their credit card on something because they didn't want to get, like, you know, fraud or anything on their credit card. So I just told them, you know what, let's just continue to put it on my card and maybe you could just like give me the money. So they just e-transfer me the money every month. So that was sweet of them to do that because they didn't have to include us on their Netflix. Okay, so yeah, but I don't budget it in here because there's just too much work to put it on and then make their money like income or something. So it's just easier to just not put it there. On Bridge comes out on the 29th. So here, just want to make sure I am in here. And our Fairstone loan. Let me see if I have. This package did come with, or sorry, this sticker book did come with 2 sticker books. So I'm just going to check the other book to see if I have more, oopsie, of those purple stickers. Hopefully. I might use them because we all know pink is my favorite color. Perfect. So we have our Fairstone loan. Let me put this back aside. Our Fairstone loan is bi-weekly, and our first payment, this is the one payment that I misjudged for March budget because our last pay is here and that needs to go towards this. And then let me finish that and I'll show you the next bill that I messed up on because I'm crazy. But I'm glad I caught it. It's just funny, my brain's like, you're missing something, and then I figured it out like 2 a.m. So this would be our next Fairstone loan. And then the 30th. So yeah, see, there is 3. I knew I would have 3 payments, but didn't realize I'd have to use March's check to pay for that. So that is the Fairstone loan. And then next we have water. So we do have our water bill due. And the last time I paid it, I'm pretty sure I paid on the 6th. So our landlords just send us the water bill a couple weeks before. So I'm sure they'll send it soon. It's due like mid, but as soon as they send it, I will pay it because they like us to message them when it's paid. So normally pay it right away. So that is for the bills. Next I do is cash envelope and sinking funds. I normally do 2 separate, but I'm just gonna do one and just do like cash stuffing or something. So anyone else who first my boyfriend picks it up on his way home from work normally. So I do my video on the Wednesday. So I'll do that. So does anyone else set up their planner kind of like this? I have a lot to do on the Wednesday. And that does purchase any stickers from Canada. I'm gonna look. Now that I feel set on my cash envelopes, I am going to purchase some more stickers for my planner. But yeah, I just want like cute little payday stickers, and then like bill due stickers or like credit card due. Like if you see I love watching The Mom Life, and also I love to watch Jay Wackers. Jesse and Chrissy are like my favorite YouTubers at this moment, and Tina. I love watching their videos, and so many different everybody. I just love watching everybody, but I think I'm just saying that because I just watched their videos today before I made this video. And then yeah, okay, so that's how I set that up. I get everything set up for my bills, and then I write them in. But maybe I will come back to it. I don't want this video to be too long. It's getting long because I'm shopping like a crazy person. So next I have a mock budget again. I did this like beginning of March to see, and then I realized I messed up on the bill, so I redid it again. So this is what I do here. So I'm trying to find these friction erasable pens in black. I might have to order them on Amazon, but I normally just pick these up from Walmart. So, because the pink one I absolutely love, but it's hard to see on camera. So let's just get started. So the month is for April. So, and then I'm not going to write anything here. Our fixed expenses is rent, and we pay $1,800. Next we have our security system for our home, and we budget $46. Just zoom in just a tad. And then next we have our banking fees. And I'm actually going to budget $40. It's not this much. I just like to keep a little bit extra in there just to roll over time. Next is our insurance from Gore Mutual, and that is $312. Our subscription for HeyU is $7. And then we have Capital One, which is my boyfriend, and we budget $300 every month. He uses it for gas. So, and then next we have our Electra bill, which I was putting into cash envelopes, but I can't get it to automatically come off my credit card, so I just pay it now, and it's early in the month, so I just keep it here. There's no point in taking it out and having to put it back in the bank. So I'm budgeting $120. So let's see, just because I changed something a little bit. So $1,800 plus 46 plus 40 plus 312 plus 7 plus 300 plus 120 equals $26.25. Yeah, because it just went up by $5. So that is for our fixed expenses. And then next we have our Fairstone loan, which we are budgeting $500. And then our my student loan, which is a minimum payment of $10. So $510. Next we have our variable expenses, which I do my groceries. things have changed a little bit, so I'm not too sure if this is accurate. So I just want to see. I do 160 a week. So yeah, 640. Miscellaneous, 320. So we do 80 a week times 4. You know, I've been like messing around with my budget as I did this, so I'm not too sure if I changed anything. Chris, we budget 300. Myself, I've budgeted 300 as well, because I am crossing my fingers. I'm going back to work, so I'm giving myself more money to get to work. I do not drive. I used to drive in when I lived in BC. It was so easy. And then I moved to Ontario. I'm in the GTA, and people are crazy out here when they drive. Like, they cut you off. Like, it just freaks me out. So I haven't driven in a while. And I just take Uber or Lyft to work. So that will just help pay for my Uber, and then my boyfriend picks me up in the evening. But hopefully I'll drive soon. I need the courage again. So babies, my boys are getting 40. This is just kind of like an allowance or whatever. If I see something for them, I'll buy it. If they don't use it, I ask them where they want to put it, into their savings, or they want to put it away for games or clothes or whatever. So I'm going to do it like this. Phone, and phone is getting $250. Internet is getting $120. I am trying to just add a little bit extra every month so that I can use it. Just in case, like, I want to be a month ahead and then just keep going in case I need it 1 month if something happens. Utilities, now this is only my gas bill, so I'm going to put $160 away, even though I already have a sinking fund for this just in case I go over, but at least this can keep going over and just keep rolling over, and then if I need it 1 month. So let me add this up, because what I want to do is whatever's left over will go towards my sinking fund. So 640 plus 320 plus 300 plus 300 plus 40 plus 250 plus 120 plus 160. So 2,130. I'm gonna write that here so I don't forget. 130. So I did budget $6,327 minus 2,675 equals minus 510 equals minus, and then I will take away this, 2,130 equals 1,012. So that's what I will have for my sinking funds. So that's what I'll have for the month, and I will like move it around and pay my bills as I go. So that is a total of 2,130 plus 1,012 equals 3,142, and let's make sure, plus 2,625 equals plus 510 equals 6,277. Did I do that right? 2625 plus 510 plus 3142 equals 6277. What did I do? Because I wanted 6327. 640 plus 320 plus 300 plus 40 plus 250 plus 120 plus 160 plus 1012 equals 2542. I'm not too sure. So this is what I mean by this video is long, because I do my budget as I go. Plus 320 plus 300 plus 300 plus 40 plus 250 plus 120 plus 160 equals 2130. See, 2130. And then let's make sure this is right. 1800 plus 46 plus 40 plus 312 plus 7 plus 300 plus 120 equals 2625. 2625 plus 510 plus 2130 equals 5265. 5265. 6327 minus 5265 equals 1062. Right? Was that it? I have no idea. We will see. So plus 2130 equals 3192. Plus 2625 plus 510 equals 6327. Okay, so I just messed up a little bit here. So that is how I figure out my monthly budget. So I leave it like that, and at the end of the month I'll come back and fill it in and see what happens. Let me know if you do it differently. If you do add here, I don't know if I did that in March. I guess I did at the end of the week. I started doing it and I did it here. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, as I'm super new to this still. So that is my monthly budget. So I am ready. And then here, even though I already have all my bills, here I can put it. It's kind of like looking here on the dates, but then you see it here, the date, the bill, the category, amount, and if it's paid. So I never used this in January, but I did use it last month. So I will fill that out later. And then here is what I'm excited about. If you've seen my last video, I wanted to try something with more of these. As you see with the Budget Mom only has like 10, I think, of these, so I can't really fit anything. And I kind of like to write everything down. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one has 15, which is good because I have around that much. So, and I might just write over here my bills that are in my envelopes, or here. Who knows? I don't know how I'll do it, but this is how I had to cut it with my monthly budget. But when I have her stuff back to back, it does print out nicely. Like, it came out, it printed so nice. I love it. Like, fit perfectly. Still has her website here if you want to check her out, themomlife.biz. I did order this from Etsy though. Check her out on YouTube as well, the same, The Mom Life, I'm sure, on here on YouTube. I love how she only has 2 extra debt, and the Budget Mom has way more if you have more debt. This is just if you pay extra payments, you'll put most of your payments here, right, and then extra debt here. So that's cute. So I did print 4 of those out for the month. And then next I have, it's cute, I'm excited to use it. So excited. I love how she calls it mini account. I've probably talked about this in my last couple of videos. And then here I have purchased these from the Budget Mom. I have no idea what happened. I obviously printed this one differently. I think I printed it from my phone, just regular size, like JSIB or whatever it's called, 8, I don't know, whatever. But then when I printed it out off of the laptop, I printed it to size 84%, and then that's what happened. So that's okay. It's just one error because I like it this size. And then next we have, because this was already pre-printed out from when I first started printing out my budget stuff. Next we have our Pink's budget paycheck envelopes breakdown that I use for when I do my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. I don't know how to print these out. Literally, I printed it out the size it's supposed to be, and let me show you. Oopsie. It came out so big. Like, look how big it is. It's not gonna fit. So I shrunk it down. At least I thought, but I did shrink it down, but when I printed it back to back, it just printed weirdly. Like, I don't know how or if I can move it over so I don't have to cut it so close and have it on my categories. Not a big deal, but I just can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna continue to do this unless I find something new that's easier for me to use. And I just printed out 4 of those, I think, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And then this came with my planner. So that is how I set up my budget. Now what I'll do off camera is I will just write down here about my bills and stuff, and right here my bills, and then yeah, so now I'm set for April. I don't have to stress figuring out if I'm gonna have everything right. I mean, we all make mistakes and I'm learning still, and if you guys have any suggestions how I could do anything differently or easier, if you know any other printables I can print out that would make my life easier, please let me know. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and like and comment as well, and I will see you guys in my next video.